On her very first day at work, Jenny was scared out of her wits by her boss. The man suddenly let out a sharp, piercing scream in her direction. When he finally stopped, catching his breath, he pointed out, in a cutting tone, that her skirt had a tear in it. Jenny's face flushed bright red with embarrassment. She was just a rookie caregiver, starting her first job. He was a wealthy man, completely paralyzed from head to toe, and from this day forward she was supposed to care for him full-time. She hadn't expected their first meeting to go like this. What Jenny didn't know was that Henry hated everyone. He had already driven away 4 previous caregivers, and now it was her turn. Henry fully intended to send her packing, but to his surprise, she didn't leave. This girl was different. Her father was unemployed. Her mother stayed home to care for her grandfather. Her younger sister was unmarried and had given birth. The burden of supporting a family of 5 rested squarely on Jenny's shoulders. Life hadn't been fair to her, but she never complained. Instead, she worked tirelessly to hold the family together. And so began the tug-of-war between a difficult patient and a determined caregiver. Jenny's work had just begun when Henry started firing off sarcastic remarks, warning her not to pace or talk in his presence. So Jenny stayed in the kitchen, quietly flipping through a book. On her lunch break, she sat in the wide courtyard, eating a sandwich she had brought from home. The mansion was filled with luxuries and fine food, but none of it was hers. Most mornings she dreaded going to work, but at exactly 8 a.m., she would still put on her makeup or a smile and walk in. And Henry, as always, greeted her with a scowl. Until one day, Henry's ex-girlfriend came to visit. She was now with Henry's best friend, a fact that cut Henry deeply. As she was leaving, the ex turned to Jenny and said mysteriously, "He's the one who kept pushing me away. Some people don't want to be saved. You can't save him." After they left, Henry rammed his wheelchair into his framed photographs, toppling them all, his only way of lashing out. Seeing him like that made Jenny feel a pang of sadness. The next day, she brought glue and carefully pieced the shattered frames back together. Henry responded with even sharper mockery. This time, Jenny's patience broke. She looked him straight in the eye and firmly demanded that he treat her with respect.